Good morning. Thank you for watching the weather now. Time now 11:04, almost 11:05. Breaking down the forecast for you today. We're talking about pretty warm, hot temperatures. Humidity maybe just a little bit lower than it was yesterday, but certainly enough humidity to add to the temperature. That feels like temperature will be in the upper 90s to lower 100s. This data came in about 10:53, so less than 10 minutes ago, or maybe just more than 10 minutes ago. And 90 in Vidalia, 86 Statesboro. Now these reporting sites, Hinesville, Fort Stewart, over to Hunter Army Airfield, probably a little bit outdated here. We may get their update a little bit later into the 11 o'clock hour, so I think a bit behind those two spots. 84 Brunswick, 84 Walterboro, and to 89 right now in Beaufort. Those are the actual air temperatures, and it's early in the day, mind you. We saw plenty of sunshine, plenty of heating to take place. Feeling like 96 Douglas, 95 Waycross, 89 Swainsboro, 95 Savannah, 98. That's your current heat index in Beaufort, and that'll continue to climb, probably peaking in the lower 100s this afternoon. So today we're talking about the heat, we're talking about the humidity, but rain chances, they're pretty isolated. So I'm sure I'm getting some questions coming in on the WTOC TV Facebook page. First of all, thank you for watching. If you're watching on a platform like Roku, Amazon Fire, maybe in the news app, the weather app, a place you can ask questions, all you have to do is go over to Twitter at WTOC11 or Facebook at WTOC TV. Ask your questions. If I miss anything, I will try to go back through skim comments after this conversation. And of course, you can always ask your weather questions at WTOC Cutter Martin. That is my Facebook page. Hey there, Vivian down in Townsend. Thank you for watching. Michelle says your wig fits really well. Should have wore it this morning. Again, if you haven't heard, I'm raising money for Susan G. Komen. I'm a Susan G. Komen big wig this year. Really, it was an honor, kind of an opportunity just fell in my lap, and I need to make the most of it, and planning to certainly do that. And I get a pink wig along with the other big wigs, and I'm sure you will be seeing that on TV here too. You can see on our website, WTOC.com, on the community tab. There is me and my wig. Love it, hate it. It is what it is. And you may see more of it, whether it's out on the street or the news at daybreak. But thank you for the comment there, Michelle. Betty, good morning to you. Good morning, Randall. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Betty, Rick, Michelle Walker. Wishing you a great morning as well. Vetta down in Little-Wissy. Hello. Hey, Amber. Hey, Sharon. Hopefully your day, all of y'all's days, are going swell out there, nice. And let's go hour by hour. Speaking of today, the forecast, and we're going to keep it pretty dry. Isolated rain chance. Notice how it keeps it quiet. Data trended drier from this morning. We mentioned how there may be an update to the forecast I did at the end of the news at daybreak. Sure enough, Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley, looking over some of the news data, probably going to lower that rain chance even further. Today. It was only at 30%, now at 20%. Simply put, moisture kind of shunted a little bit further to the south, a little bit more of a cap or a lid on the atmosphere here locally, especially north of I-16. So your rain chance in our area, it is isolated. I don't think rain is going to be a big factor in your Wednesday afternoon. You can see we keep it dry. I know it went through quickly there. Here we are, 3:30. Maybe Douglas, Coffee, Jeff Davis counties. We could see an isolated thunderstorm south of the Altamaha River, but that's why we have this 20% chance, and not everybody's going to see it, that's for sure. And between 3:30 and going through dinner time overnight, we're pretty quiet. And that's going to be the story on your Thursday, on your Friday, on your Saturday, probably now looking like your story on Sunday. Mostly dry weather pattern, just an isolated chance of a shower, or maybe an afternoon downpour, but coverage will be pretty small. In a couple of neighborhoods, maybe get a little bit of rain each day. Temperatures also cooling back both in the afternoons and the mornings slightly going into the weekend. Regina, thank you for watching. Thank you for the compliment. It means a lot. Hey there, Melinda in Statesboro. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Patricia. Shout out from Statesboro, Vivanel. Thank you for watching. Bullitt County, Portal, the Statesboro area, Brooklyn, everyone up there. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Marie. Sean says, I'm for dry today. Awesome. I think you can get outside, do those outdoor activities. Most of us are dry. If an isolated downpour does pop up, you can probably see it coming. Go ahead and keep your wet weather alerts on in the WTOC weather app, but I don't think rain's a big factor today. Joanne says, Cutter, look like you are dressed for winter, not 90 degrees. I'm not going to wear this outside, but you have to remember, I'm in the WTOC studio. I am right under, you can't see it here, but right under the air vent here in the Weather Center. So it is chilly in here, and then I definitely like my sweaters. Call it a newsroom security blanket. I like to wear the sweaters over the dress shirts, and typically it is pretty chilly in here, so certainly helps. Shakia, thank you for watching. Tiffany Bullock, thank you for watching. And hour by hour, if you're watching this, 11 o'clock, you're already thinking about your lunch break. Let's walk through that forecast here. It's going to be hot, so if you like hot patio weather, maybe cold iced tea, perfect day for it. Rain, probably not a factor for anybody. Noon, 1, probably even 2, but the rain chance does increase just a smidge. It's isolated today, but not quite 0. So I think good for just about anything outdoors. Lunchtime, evening drive home, only a few folks have that chance of being impacted by rain, and then the rest of us are going to be hot, humid, and dry out there. Good morning to you, Debbie. Kathy, good morning. Linda says kids wear hoodies to school because schools are cold. I mean, schools, doctor's offices, office buildings, it's all cold inside. You have to wear the short sleeves outside, pull in a sweater to bring inside. Joanne, thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching the weather updates. It means a lot. WTOC certainly appreciates your viewership. And, you know, while we're on this kind of quiet weather pattern, and a note, there are no direct tropical threats either. I'm sure we're going to have some tropical questions coming in. Nothing to worry about at this time. I'll have your tropical update in just a moment. I want to lay out the next 7 days, though. And again, today's rain chance lowered to 20%. We're going to keep this going through Friday, Saturday. Friday, Saturday, right now, book it. It's going to be great for outdoor weekend plans. Maybe you have date night Friday night. Maybe you're celebrating birthday Friday. Maybe Saturday. You know, looking pretty good out there. Rain chances and moisture Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Try to creep back in. And just beyond this 7-day forecast, we do have the potential to have a more significant cold front move into our neck of the woods. And I posted more on that on my WTOC Cutter Martin Facebook page. But again, the next 7 days warm, but notice overnight lows. We might see some upper 60s in here, especially on the west side, west of 516 here on your Saturday morning, your Sunday morning, especially before that humidity and the rain chances try to creep back in early next week. Good morning, Elena, Alana. Tiffany wants to know where the next hurricane. We don't have any hurricanes at the moment, but one area that we're watching, actually a couple of areas, nothing that directly threatens us. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the National Hurricane Center and see if they adjusted their 11 o'clock outlook, and it doesn't look like they have. We have kind of two areas that are being watched, both having a low chance of tropical development. One is going to be this area of storminess right, and bear with me, I'm going to circle it out for you. This area of storminess roughly right in here, and then there's another one, and this is actually the remnants of Joyce out here. A little bit of a swirl, low chance that could redevelop tropically, moving back into better conditions. Also a tropical wave, some storminess down here, probably actually more associated with that rotation right there, moving west-northwest. Both currently have a low risk of tropical development, and uncertainty is great with both, but we can pretty much write off this one for the moment, and this one is well away, 5, 6, 7 days away from the Lesser Antilles, and even more uncertainty beyond there. Simply, you know, it's still hurricane season. While it's quieter now, we have a lot of dust moving off of Africa. That's going to be one of the factors that may help keep things largely quiet here over the next week or so. It's still a reminder. It's still hurricane season. We're still going to be watching a couple of areas. Of course, never ignore, but don't worry. That is the advice as of right now. Good morning, Alana. Good morning, Tony in Alaska. Thank you for watching. So tropical update, check. That's done. Today's forecast, took a look at that, walked you through the next 7 days. Want to remind you, the news at noon. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is in the Weather Center updating the forecast. He'll break down for you your afternoon outlook, what temperatures are at noon, kind of helping you plan and how much AC you may need on that ride home, helping you plan on the news at noon. You can watch that in the WTOC weather app. Of course, we do have updated videos up at the top. There I am talking about the isolated storm risks this afternoon and live radar. So if you are out and about, you see a dark cloud, just open up radar, see where exactly it is raining. And here is where you can watch live. So coming up, the news at noon, 11:59. You're in the office. Maybe you're sitting in line at lunch or something like that. All you have to do is open up the free and easy to download WTOC weather app, click watch live, and you can watch the newscast, news and weather, and you can do that in both the news and weather apps. So time now 11:14, full forecast coming your way, whichever platform you watch on, here in about 45 minutes. I'm meteorologist Cutter Martin in the WTOC Weather Center. Go out and have yourself a great Wednesday.